Views. Dayanidhi Maran, DMK MP and leader, former union minister, has given a plethora of interviews over the last few days to virtually every journalist who has bothered to ask him for an interview. But only one interview makes the news, and makes the news in such a way that it has gone viral on social media, and the Prime Minister has referred to it by name during his speech in Coimbatore today. And that was Dayanidhi Maran's interview to my colleague here at India Today, Rajdeep Sardesai. Take a look at what Maran said, and you won't be surprised why the Prime Minister took it up.
DMK नेता ने अहंकार में कहा, कौन है वो? अन्नामलाई? Who is that? Who is that? और अपमानजनक शब्दों का इस्तेमाल किया.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi's no-holds-barred attack on DMK in Tamil Nadu. Seizing on India Today exclusive news break. Modi hit out at DMK over Dayanidhi Maran's joker and lame duck jibes at BJP's Annamalai, calling it arrogance and insult.
DMK सत्ता के अहंकार में डूबी हुई पार्टी है. जब डीएमके के एक बड़े नेता ने हमारे युवा नेता अन्नामलाई जी के बारे में पूछा गया, तो डीएमके नेता ने अहंकार में कहा, कौन है वो? अन्नामलाई? Who is that? और अपमानजनक शब्दों का इस्तेमाल किया. यह अहंकार तमिलनाडु के महान कल्चर के खिलाफ है.
It was on Tuesday when India Today spoke to DMK's Central Chennai candidate Dayanidhi Maran, where he made a cheeky comment against BJP Coimbatore candidate and its Tamil Nadu state unit chief Annamalai, calling him a joker.
There is one fear, some say, of Annamalai, the rising star of the BJP. Is he the rising star?
Who's that?
Annamalai,
Who's
BJP
that?
president,
Oh,
Coimbatore.
The joker. You're talking about the joker.
Are you underestimating? Are you underestimating?
Are you overestimating? He's a lame duck.
In a no-holds-barred attack, Prime Minister Modi slammed DMK and Congress for ruining Tamil Nadu via dynasty politics.
तमिलनाडु की हर इंडस्ट्री परेशान है. साथियों, डीएमके और कांग्रेस जैसी फैमिली पार्टियों का एक ही एजेंडा रहता है, किसी भी तरह झूठ बोलकर सरकार में बने रहो. कांग्रेस ने इतने दशकों तक गरीबी हटाओ का नारा दिया, लेकिन गरीबी नहीं हटी.
Prime Minister Modi even trained guns in the ruling DMK for anti-Sanatan remarks by Udayanidhi Stalin and A. Raja.
साथियों, अयोध्या में राम मंदिर का भव्य निर्माण होता है. ये लोग उसका भी विरोध करते हैं. मैं तमिलनाडु में भगवान राम से जुड़े स्थानों पर आता हूं. इन्हें उससे भी तकलीफ होती है. ये लोग तो सनातन धर्म को समाप्त करने की धमकी दे रहे हैं. साथियों,
Prime Minister Modi, in a massive attack, claimed nexus of the DMK and drug smugglers in the state.
डीएमके ने तमिलनाडु और देश के भविष्य, हमारे छोटे छोटे बच्चों को नहीं छोड़ा है. स्कूल तक ड्रग्स कारोबार का शिकार हो गए हैं. इन ड्रग्स माफियाओं को किसका संरक्षण हासिल है?
He rained fire on the Congress and DMK for ceding Kachetivu Island to Sri Lanka.
सरकारी दस्तावेजों से ये बात खुली कि कैसे कांग्रेस और डीएमके ने मिलकर तमिलनाडु का एक हिस्सा दूसरे देश को दे दिया। भारत की संप्रभुता से हुए इस खिलवाड़ की कीमत हमारे गरीब मछुआरे चुकाते रहे हैं।
Congress, however, defended ceding the island, calling it uninhabited. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Stalin hit back at Modi, calling him a migratory pole bird.
பிரதமர் மோடியால இப்படி பட்டியல் போட முடியுமா? தேர்தல் சீசனுக்கு மட்டும் பிரதமர் வர்ற தமிழ்நாடு என்ன பறவைகளுடைய சரணாலயமா? தமிழர்கள் மேல் மட்டும் அவருக்கு ஏன் இத்தனை வன்மம்? தமிழர்கள் இந்த நாட்டோட குடிமக்கள் இல்லையா? நாங்கள் என்ன இரண்டாந்தர குடிமக்களா? ஏன் இந்த ஓரவஞ்சனை? எப்படி உங்களால ஓட்டு கேட்க வர முடியுது?
With fiery poll rallies and massive Modi blitz, can BJP breach Tamil Nadu front? Bureau Report, India Today.
And India Today, it's Rajdeep Sardesai who did that interview. You know, one among several interviews that Dayanidhi Maran gave to journalists in Chennai. And it happened to be only that interview that Dayanidhi Maran gave to Rajdeep Sardesai that has exploded and become a huge, huge viral talking point. Rajdeep is with me live. He's back from Tamil Nadu. Rajdeep, that Maran interview going viral, invoked by the Prime Minister. It's given the Prime Minister ammo for perhaps his biggest attack of the rally he made in Coimbatore today, Rajdeep.
Look, I think I'm not surprised there, Shiv, by what the Prime Minister has said. Remember, in Tamil Nadu, the BJP is playing the role of the underdog, playing the role of the victim. And when Dayanidhi Maran, in that interview to me a few days ago, described Annamalai as a joker and was dismissive about him, the Prime Minister seems to have used that to only reinforce the point that the DMK, he claims, has become arrogant, and that the BJP will slowly but surely climb up the ladder in Tamil Nadu. So in that sense, I guess the Prime Minister has used that remark of Dayanidhi Maran to project the DMK as arrogant and the BJP as the underdog.
And you know, Rajdeep, as you've seen yourself, as you've covered and written about as well, the Prime Minister is a bit of a master at taking, you know, rude remarks and rude personal remarks of this kind and, you know, turning them against the person who says them. You know, we've seen how contemptuous, mocking comments have had far-reaching effects in the past. Do you think this one could have some kind of effect?
To be very honest, I don't think that the DMK at the moment is that vulnerable in Tamil Nadu as some media reports might suggest. They still have the most broad-based alliance in partnership with Congress and the left parties. And I do believe that therefore just this one comment is not going to bring down the DMK juggernaut,
Fortress,
which has been built over several years in Tamil Nadu. But yes, I think comments like this will only reinforce the point among those who are critical of the DMK that the party in power can become arrogant, and therefore there should be an attempt to look for change. The BJP is, in my view, appealing for the change vote in Tamil Nadu, the anti-DMK vote.
Yes.
And that vote will get split between the DMK and the AIDMK, between the AIDMK and the BJP.
Okay. One final comment before I let you go, Rajdeep, is, you know, zooming out from this whole joker comment that Maran made about Annamalai, the BJP clearly playing the long game, perhaps. You know, it may not just be about the 2024 election, but 26, the assembly election, and then 29, the next Lok Sabha election, as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, I'm talking. What do you make of Modi's non-stop rallies and visits to Tamil Nadu? While you were there shooting your latest episode of Elections on My Plate, the Prime Minister was making his 7th visit.
Look, I think this is one of the more fascinating aspects of this election, that the Prime Minister should choose Tamil Nadu as the state where he's had the maximum visits in the last 2 months. Ever since the Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha, or since the start of the year, this is his 7th or 8th visit to Tamil Nadu. And it clearly shows that the BJP sees Tamil Nadu as a challenge, as a last frontier,
Yes.
and an area where they would like to grow, if not now, then in the future. They are playing for the long game, and they are, in this election, looking to increase vote share, occupy a significant space within the opposition, certainly within mind space, and then hoping sooner or later to use that as a platform to grow in Tamil Nadu. But clearly the Prime Minister has invested a lot of his political capital this time in the state of Tamil Nadu, with 39 seats on offer.
Rajdeep, appreciate that perspective. It can only come from years in the ground, and Rajdeep isn't done with Tamil Nadu yet. He'll be back there in just a few days from now. Remember, the first episode of a brand new season of Elections on My Plate from Tamil Nadu features right here on India Today at 9 p.m. on Friday. This Friday, you can catch that episode. Rajdeep, thanks very much for that. And once again, in case you missed it, here is that viral moment from the Dayanidhi Maran interview to Rajdeep Sardesai that's become such a flutter on social media and the political battleground of Tamil Nadu. Here's it one more time.
There is one fear, some say, of Annamalai, the rising star of the BJP. Is he the rising star?
Who's that?
Annamalai,
Who's
BJP
that?
president,
Oh.
Coimbatore.
The Joker. You're talking about the Joker.
Are you underestimating? Are you underestimating?
Are you overestimating? He's a lame duck.
डीएमके सत्ता के अहंकार में डूबी हुई पार्टी है। जब डीएमके के एक बड़े नेता ने हमारे युवा नेता अन्नामलाई जी के बारे में पूछा गया, तो डीएमके नेता ने अहंकार में कहा, कौन है वो? अन्नामलाई? Who is that? Who is that? और अपमानजनक शब्दों का इस्तेमाल किया। यह अहंकार तमिलनाडु के महान कल्चर के खिलाफ है। यह अहंकार तमिलनाडु के लोगों की कभी पसंद नहीं आएगा। एक पूर्व पुलिस अफसर के लिए, बैकवर्ड क्लास से आने वाले एक युवा के लिए, ग्राउंड पर इतना काम करने वाले युवा के लिए जो शब्द डीएमके ने कहे हैं, वही उसका असली कैरेक्टर है। ये फैमिली पॉलिटिक्स करने वाले लोग हर युवा को इसलिए आगे बढ़ने से रोकते हैं।
Let's bring in India Today's Shilpa Nair live with us from across Tamil Nadu. She's been reporting from every corner of the big battlefields that, are going to define the first phase. Tamil Nadu is where the spotlight's going to be. The Joker comment, Shilpa, by Dayanidhi Maran has caught the fancy of the Prime Minister. The BJP must have been waiting for something like this to latch onto, and boy, have they done it, both online and offline. What's the sense you're getting? Sometimes comments of this kind which show contempt and mocking, they can be bigger than they actually are in terms of the context in which they are said. We've seen it many times in the past with people like Manishankar, etc., Manishankar Iyer, etc. I'm not comparing the two, but clearly the BJP believes that it can go to town on this issue of Maran calling Annamalai a joker.
Well, yes, Shiv. In fact, India Today is setting the poll agenda at this election season here in Tamil Nadu. In fact, the Prime Minister raised the issue of the interview that was given to Rajdeep Sardesai by Dayanidhi Maran, the DMK's Chennai Central candidate, where Dayanidhi Maran was heard, asking Rajdeep, who is Annamalai? He's a joker, he's a lame duck. These were the words used by the DMK leader. Now, the Prime Minister says this shows nothing but the arrogance of the DMK. It will not be accepted by the people of Tamil Nadu. It will not be liked liked by the people of Tamil Nadu. It is against the Tamil Nadu culture is what he said. But joining me right now is DMK's A. Saravanan to speak about this controversy, the Prime Minister's remarks. So the Prime Minister says the remarks made by your leader, Dayanidhi Maran, exposes the DMK's real character. Now, Annamalai is a young leader who served as an IPS officer, who is working extensively on ground, and he says he's a leader who's coming from the backward community. And the words that the DMK has chosen for him, used for him, shows the real character of DMK is what the Prime Minister says.
Yeah, the Prime Minister has given some gyan. The question every Tamilian would be asking is this: why does the Prime Minister not give this gyan to his own leader, Mr. Annamalai, who called Mr. Kamal Haasan to be sent to a mental asylum? Mr. Kamal Haasan is a huge leader. He's a star. Millions of stars worship him. Can he use such derogatory language against a man who is campaigning against you just because he is campaigning against you? Will the Prime Minister reprimand Mr. Annamalai? Will the Prime Minister give advice? He's a young man. Yes, Mr. Annamalai is a young man. Probably the Prime Minister should groom him. The Prime Minister should advise Mr. Annamalai. This is not the first instance. Earlier, a senior editor of a leading Tamil media house was literally castigated by Mr. Annamalai. He used a very, very derogatory term, which I cannot use it here. And he went on to justify that. So Mr. Annamalai should be the one who's given advice. Prime Minister, sir, we can understand, sir, that you are accusing DMK of Agankar. Please, you are a great leader. You have ruled this country for the last 10 years. Please give some advice, sir, to the Prime Minister, to Mr. Annamalai.
So clearly, the DMK, of course, saying that what about Annamalai's remarks claiming that, Kamal Haasan should get his brain examined by a psychiatrist or he should be sent to a mental hospital. So the DMK, of course, says it's not just, the Annamalai should also look at the words that he's been using for some of the revered icons here in Tamil Nadu. So that is the justification or the defense from the side of the DMK as far as this controversy is concerned. Shiv.
Thanks very much, Shilpa, for that. Ironically, we have an interview of mine with Dayanidhi Maran from 2021 that's also gone viral now, where he actually has some very unparliamentary things to say about Kamal Haasan and now is campaigning with him. But that is politics for you. That is 21st century politics for you. There are no permanent enemies, and words said in contempt can have far-reaching effects. We'll have to see whether the Joker comment by Dayanidhi Maran has any effect whatsoever. It's a big uphill battle for the BJP in Tamil Nadu, but are they going to even make a mark remains the big question. Now remember, it is not for a lack of trying. The effort that the BJP and especially the Prime Minister is personally putting in to register his presence in Tamil Nadu is there for everyone to see. Let's just take you through the 7 or 8 visits that the Prime Minister has made so far to Tamil Nadu just this year. On January the 2nd, he was in Tiruchirappalli. On January the 19th, he was at the opening ceremony of the Khelo India Youth Games in Chennai. On January the 20th, once again in Tiruchirappalli, he visited the Sri Ranganatha Swami temple. Following day, January 20th, he was in Rameshwaram. He visited the Ramanatha Swami temple there. This was just before the Pran Pratishtha in Ayodhya. Jan 21st, a day before the Pran Pratishtha, he was in Dhanushkodi, that is the Land's End, the southernmost tip of the Indian peninsula. He visited the Kodanda Ramaswamy temple and the Achal Munai. February 27th, that is visit number 4, he visited Madurai, where he had addressed, business persons. Then he went to Thoothukudi on February the 28th to inaugurate some projects. March the 4th, he was in Kalpakkam, most famous for having a nuclear facility there. He inaugurated an indigenous nuclear reactor. March the 15th, he visited Kanyakumari, addressed a huge rally there. March the 18th, that is, he went to Coimbatore, held a road show with Annamalai and others. March the 19th, he was in Salem to hold a road show again with Annamalai. April the 9th, he was in Chennai to hold a road show for 2 constituencies in the city. And finally, April the 10th in Vellore, he addressed a mega rally. Coimbatore also happened today along with Annamalai. So 8 separate visits to Tamil Nadu just so far this year. Now Coimbatore, the constituency through which the BJP is trying to make some kind of inroads in Tamil Nadu. It has one of the most interesting battles this time as the Saffron Party has fielded Annamalai, the face of the BJP in Tamil Nadu, the state president, versus the mighty DMK and the AIA-DMK. Will Annamalai, who was also known as a Singham of the IPS and the police, deliver a blockbuster, or could it be another dud? Take a look at this report.
The Coimbatore contest is the one to watch out for in Tamil Nadu. If actor politician Kamal Hassan livened up the contest in Coimbatore South Assembly constituency in 2021 before losing by 1,700 votes. BJP Tamil Nadu Unit President K. Annamalai has done the same with his candidature from Coimbatore in the Lok Sabha election of 2024. His competitors are Singhai Ramachandran of the AIA-DMK and Ganapati Rajkumar, former mayor of Coimbatore of the DMK. The BJP has learnt its lessons from 2014 and 2019 that it needed an effective communicator on the ground who could dispel the notion that the BJP was non-inclusive. It found him in K. Annamalai, an IPS officer who was lauded as Singham in an X-factor in a state that loves its aggressive cop heroes on celluloid. Coimbatore is not virgin territory for the BJP. It won the seat in 1998 and 1999, though that was only on the back of the Coimbatore bombings on 14th February 1998, in which 58 people were killed and over 200 injured. The blasts were part of a conspiracy to target L.K. Advani, who was to conduct an election meeting that day. The BJP, in order to bring back memories of that fateful day, ensured that Prime Minister Narendra Modi, during his visit to Coimbatore last week, paid homage to those who lost their lives. Apart from being a communally sensitive constituency which has helped the BJP cultivate a strong Hindu vote bank, Coimbatore also is home to a large North Indian workforce that is employed in the textile mills.
Viewer, hundreds of journalists have now centered in on Tamil Nadu because the big southern state goes to the polls in 9 days from now in a single phase on April the 19th. You're seeing all journalists from all channels and newspapers interviewing all the dramatis personae, all the big newsmakers from Annamalai to Dayanidhi Maran to all the others on the battlefield of Tamil Nadu. But only one interview becomes a huge talking point, and such a big talking point that even Prime Minister Modi refers to it in his rally in Coimbatore today. The point I'm trying to make, viewer, is that amidst this sea of journalism happening during this election season, it's only one channel and one election team that is setting the agenda with its interviews. Dayanidhi Maran, DMK MP and leader, former union minister, has given a plethora of interviews over the last few days to virtually every journalist who has bothered to ask him for an interview.